remarkable. Thoughts in my head, a collage and they spread. I'll be great one day, going off of my meds. No, I'm not giving up, no, I'm not giving in. I will make it to the top, taking off in the wind. I gotta make it.
Get on your feet for the NBA champions, your Milwaukee Bucks.
Just a tremendous moment for this team. Each player and coach receiving their well-deserved championship ring. And you're right where the action is about to begin as we welcome you to the NBA here on 2K Sports. And tonight, it'll be the Indiana Pacers going up against the Milwaukee Bucks here at their new home, Fiserv Forum. With Greg Anthony and Hall of Famer Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan. And we're pleased to have on the sidelines tonight, David Aldridge. Let's check out Indiana's starting lineup. Halliburton in the backcourt, Nembhard to his side. Wiseman's out there with Pascal Siakam. And it's Mathurin in at the small forward. And for the Bucks, we've got Baker, Ilyasova out there with Parks. Then there's Bell. And it's Green in at the shooting guard. And this season's still very young. Greg, what are you looking forward to this year?
Oh, well, Kevin, I'm always interested in the rookies, seeing which guys step up. The leap to the NBA can be a huge one, so you never know what'll happen with some of these young players.
Here's Baker, coming off a stellar performance against Toronto. Drains it from beyond the arc.
And that'll start us off already. You can feel the tension in this arena.
You get the sense there is a level of intensity right out of the gates.
Lets it go from deep. And again, Milwaukee with the triple.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
They know that if this guy goes off, their chances of winning rise exponentially.
Now Ilyasova, following the three-point attempt by Tyrese Halliburton. No problems knocking that one down.
Guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whomever he's facing.
And a wide-open look for Siakam. No good. They had a chance to end the run there. The Bucks have gotten their first 3 shots to go in for them to start off this game. Parks, and there are the Bucks with another bucket.
Lights out here, right out of the gate. Perfect 4-4 from the floor.
And Rick Carlisle decides to call timeout. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations. And so just over a minute and a half played. And it's Halliburton missing. Here's Milwaukee now. They've scored 10 straight. And Tyrese Halliburton, one of the best offensive players in the league, Doris. He is so fun to watch.
Kev, this young man is special, and not only because of the flair and the skill as a passer, the shot-making ability. To me, it's the joy he brings to the game and how that joy lifts his teammates around him.
Now, here is Halliburton. Indiana again missing.
They are 0 for the game thus far. 0 of 4 here, still looking for their first win.
The three-pointer is right on target.
They've been excellent so far, coming in with a well-balanced attack.
On the offensive end, it feels like they're getting the shots they want, and defensively, they are connected and on a string.
And that one drops.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
And Rick Carlisle decides to call timeout. Wants to talk some things over, might be seeing some things to adjust.
Let's start making some noise, Milwaukee, for your
And let's go to the 2K leaderboard to see the teams that blocked the most shots in the NBA last year. The Bucks #1.
And that defensive reputation has value in and of itself. I mean, by the end of the season, teams were afraid to take the ball inside.
And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Kevin, Doc Rivers gave me a few minutes to catch up with him. Now, we spoke about the problems that Pascal Siakam brings to the table. And he told me Pascal is so good with room to operate, we need to find him in transition and take away space when he has the ball. Of course, that's easier said than done. Kevin, back to you.
Okay, David, thanks. Here's Mathurin after the basket by Milwaukee. 5 to shoot. Over Baker. And the Pacers can't get it to go.
And the way he was able to reach out towards that release had an impact.
Well, no question, he altered that shot, and most of the time, that's just as good as blocking it.
And here in the first quarter, with a little over 3.5 minutes played, Siakam, right side. Halliburton outside. Indiana again missing.
Boy, at some point, you've got to realize there might be a better option standing next to you. This guy has not made one basket in this period.
Yeah, they're rolling right now. That lead continues to grow.
And one of the things that's helped that is they're getting it done on both ends. Terrific focus on offense, and they're locked in defensively.
They double him with Green. And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here.
It'll be a jump ball.
Here's Baker. He's got 15. The three. And again, Milwaukee with the triple. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for Milwaukee.
They're really mucking things up for the opposition, racking up steal after steal, just not letting them develop any kind of offensive rhythm.
You know, also, they've been...
Yeah, we're seeing some fireworks from them already.
Well, what I love is the game plan has been solid from the opening tip, and guys are making their shots. That's critical.
Awesome display of athleticism captured by our AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Inside, there's the steal. There's Baker. He's got 18. Over Halliburton, and there are the Bucks with another bucket.
And he's off to a phenomenal start here tonight, guys.
Pass to Nembhard. Outside Mathurin. Halliburton with it. Wiseman sets a screen for Halliburton. They need this one. That's tipped. And they recover it. Fires the three. Milwaukee with the rebound.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
And you know what? They keep calling his number, and they're simply trying to get him out of this funk.
And you can't help but pick their defense apart. They're completely in disarray.
Here's Wiseman. It's up and it's off the mark. He's 0 for 1. And when you think back to that Sabonis-Halliburton trade, Doris, it really worked out for both teams.
It's rare, Kevin, that you can talk about a, quote, win-win for both sides. Most trades are a little bit harder to evaluate because they involve more moving pieces. This was a straight-up one-to-one swap of young stars and positional fits for each side.
Halliburton is doubled, and we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there. The NBA has always been a star-driven league, Greg, and that's reflected in team strategies now more than ever before.
It is. All over the league, teams now building their systems around their stars, surrounding them with complementary players and running the offense through them as much as possible.
Nembhard with it. Playing Dallas, he was nearly unstoppable. They double-team Siakam. Just 5 on the clock. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. Here's Baker. Good on the triple. Baker's got 23 points.
Well, they're calling his number time and time again, and he is delivering.
Here's Parks. Good. Great play by Green to set it up.
Defense leading to offense. Another turnover and another basket.
Siakam passes to Wiseman. Indiana moving it around. They double-team Siakam. And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball.
Jump ball call.
Here's Baker. 23 points in the game. Buries the long-range jumper.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And right now, Greg, he is doing a great job delivering for this team, productive and efficient.
And when you got someone putting on a show like this, I mean, in the first quarter, you have got to be kidding.
Halliburton finds Mathurin. Back to Halliburton to end the run. And the Pacers can't get it to go.
Boy, it's been a struggle in this quarter, and the team needs more from him. There's no doubt.
Their third three-pointer in a row.
And here's Halliburton. He'll bring it up for the Pacers. Still without a basket in the game. And it's the Bucks on the break. Here's Ilyasova. He makes another one. That's 4 up and 4 in to start his game.
And there it is again. They get careless with the basketball, and immediately it costs them.
Got a piece of it, and stolen by Ilyasova. And here's Bell from the arc. And again, Milwaukee with the triple.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
And so Indiana again turning it over.
Now we get a chance to look at Tyrese Halliburton.
Coming off a terrific season. First in assists and amongst the league's top-tier scorers. Top 20 in points per game.
And dropping a lot of dimes. He led the league in assists because he's the ultimate competitor. An absolute magician with the basketball. Catching up on the changes now for Indiana. Obi Toppin's checked in for Wiseman. Neesmith comes in for Benedict Mathurin. And it's T.J. McConnell in for Halliburton. The Pacers making a change here. Christie's checked in. Looking at the last game for the Indiana Pacers, it was a win against Dallas.
Yeah, they were able to maintain focus in a hostile environment, and that led to taking shots that made sense.
Well, I'm sure they're still enjoying that one. You love going into a tough building, tough place to play, and shooting the lights out. Nothing like silencing the crowd.
Pass to Nembhard. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And once again off the mark by Indiana.
You will not see this guy miss many of those. He's one of the keys to their floor spacing.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm, and you can see how they're finishing their plays.
Well, what great game planning, what great execution. It doesn't get much better than this.
Oh, that was worth the price of admission. Oh, that's an old-fashioned rim rattler.
Just a remarkable gem. These fans' jaws are on the ground right now. Barks has gotten all 6 of his shots to drop perfect from the floor. Tipped away. And out of bounds as the Bucks gain possession. And some changes here for the Pacers. Walker comes in for Pascal Siakam. And Shepard subbed in for Christie. This could get even more out of hand if they continue to put up points.
Wow, Kevin, what a performance we are seeing.
Baker with the bucket.
Yeah, they're relying on their three-point shooting and getting pretty good results.
They double him with Green. Pass to Walker. Down low. On the wing, Walker. Shot clock at 6. Now, Nembhard. Here's Shepard. Bell with the block. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. T.J. McConnell, he's checked in for Indiana.
Pacers substitution. Number 9, T.J. McConnell.
As they've been difficult to stop lately.
Yeah, and this run could stretch out that lead even more.
Baker with the bucket.
What an aggressive mindset in this period. He's starting to take over.
It's stolen by Green. Fires the 3. Baker with the bucket. Baker's got 43 points.
Crushing it right now. They've done an excellent job of spacing the floor.
And what surprises me is the defense hasn't done anything to take away that three-point shot. That has been their preferred weapon tonight.
And so it's Milwaukee, enjoying the kind of gigantic lead you almost never see. They've been playing some inspired defense, giving up very few easy points. Back right after this. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And for the Bucks here, they've been putting a show on, guys.
Just a terrific first quarter, sparked really by their unselfishness.
I'll tell you, that willingness to make the extra pass, that is what creates good looks. It also forces the defense to scramble.
And so it's McConnell with it. He'll bring it up for Indiana. And so in the game for the Pacers, we've got Walker. Andrew Nembhard is out there with T.J. McConnell. Then there's Toppin. And it's Neesmith in at the small forward position. And again for 3.
Another 3. I'm not sure I've seen a better three-point shooting night.
They just keep pouring in. This is a top 5 all-time single game for three-point shots made. Fires from deep, connects again from distance.
It has been raining threes for him tonight, alone at 4th in the all-time single-game triples list.
Guys, he cannot miss. They have to keep feeding him, right? How many more can he hit? Let's keep counting.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way. Well, you're trying to answer the three, but you force up a shot that he would have been better off passing up.
Yeah, this looks like a pregame shoot-around with all the threes they're allowing.
To the inside. They need this. Indiana again, turning it over. And while we've got this moment here, now let's take a look at last season's leaders in converting turnovers into points. Bucks number 1.
Yeah, I mean, the best in the league at forcing those miscues and then capitalizing at the other end. Their defense led to their offense.
Benedict Mathurin, he's checked in for the Pacers. Take it, and that one is stuffed right through.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm, and you can see how they're finishing their plays.
Well, what great game planning, what great execution. It doesn't get much better than this.
Nembhard with it. Now Green defending. Pass to Nesmith. Puts it up from 15. Parks grabs the miss. Parks has got 4 rebounds now tonight. Here's Baker, and it's another Milwaukee shot right there going in.
I am simply blown away by his accuracy. He has made every shot, and what's most important, his team is winning.
Boy, you can just see the frustration growing on their faces. Nothing going their way.
It's just been one of those games, and they need to find a way to turn it around before it gets completely away from them.
They double him with Green. And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here.
It'll be a jump ball.
Nabbing another steal. And that's his 6th steal of the night.
Imposing his will at the defensive end. Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and Coach knows it.
Well, the best players, to me, deliver night after night after night. So as long as he's hot, keep riding it.
Here's Parks. And another 3 for Milwaukee.
Boy, the bucket's been 5 feet wide for him. He's dropping everything in.
To the middle. Here's Toppin. Another miss, and they've really hit a rough patch here. Here's Ilyasova, and Ilyasova throws it down.
Wow. We are going to remember that one for a while.
I know I will, Greg. That was special. That was really special. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there.
That's a jump ball.
Here's Baker, and again Milwaukee with the triple.
Well, you love his effort level, right? Particularly when it's winning time. He is going for the finish.
And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball.
Jump ball.
From downtown, he got it again. Sensational.
Make that 61 points.
Yep, everything is going his way right now. Poked loose. Green in the high post. And there are the Bucks with another bucket.
Yeah, just continued sloppiness with the basketball. They are shooting themselves in the foot.
Timeout called the Pacers. Siakam is checked in for Walker.
Time for your 414 crew dance day.
Here's Nembhard. Still scoreless. Outside Mathurin. And once again off the mark by Indiana. They have been really controlling this one.
You never want to be complacent on the floor. That's when you lose momentum. And if you look at this first half, overall, they've just had the better shot selection.
And I think, obviously, we see the execution and the willingness to make the next pass so important.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Let's see if that serves as a momentum builder. What a great sequence for this group.
Siakam inside. Defended by Prince. Mathurin for three. Indiana again missing. And so it's Prince with it. He brings it up for Milwaukee. They haven't allowed any points in the second quarter. Good on the three-point shot.
Having a lot of trouble stopping the three-point shot.
Indiana's gone 0-3 from beyond the arc to start the second quarter. Pass to Nesmith. That one's off, still out of sync.
Boy, a tough go for him in this quarter. You can see how desperately he wants to get things started. He just can't make a shot.
And the jump shot has been a dimension of this game where they've had a clear advantage.
Here's Nesmith. And a missed layup.
Well, being aggressive and assertive, the big man snatching the rebound.
Ilyasova hits the bucket.
And you can see now they're starting to push the tempo to good effect.
Siakam passes to Nesmith. To the paint. Toppin inside. Working on Ilyasova. Toppin can't get it to go. Here's Baker. Connects again. He's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
You get the sense he just can't miss.
Here's the three. Good. Another from three. You can tell he is feeling it.
Kevin, he's on fire.
Now Nembhard hasn't made one yet. Going inside. His first shot coming late. It's hauled in by Ilyasova.
Well, the defense flat out awful right there, and he couldn't punish them for their mistake.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm, and you can see how they're finishing their plays.
Well, what great game planning, what great execution. It doesn't get much better than this.
Kalaitzakis, the pass to Ilyasova. And again!
And that's 70.
He's unbelievable.
Well, they're just riding the hot hand down the stretch, and he's been in a zone all night.
Pass to Nembhard. Mathurin with the ball. Off the mark, and the drought continues. Here's Prince. And again, it's Milwaukee converting.
And that bucket adds to what has been a big difference in points in the paint between the two teams.
It's tipped, and he gets it back. And a wide-open look for Mathurin. Offline with his three. Pass to Kalaitzakis. And another three for Milwaukee.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
And here is Toppin. Indiana moving it around. Mathurin. The rebound by the Bucks. Ilyasova's got 8 rebounds in this game. From deep. And another three for Milwaukee.
Well, I absolutely love the way this guy has controlled the pace tonight. They've been able to play the style they want.
Toppin can't get it to go. And it's the Bucks' ball. They haven't allowed any points in the second quarter. This game coming on the heels of their win against Toronto.
Yeah, in that game, I thought they took advantage of some sloppy play, but give them credit. They turned mistakes into points.
Well, you have to capitalize when your opponent has miscues, and give this team some credit. Every time that opponent turned it over, they capitalized.
It seems every season, Doris, we have players speak out on being unhappy with their roles.
Well, consider, Kevin, that if you're one player on a roster in the NBA, how coveted each of those spots are, but also how competitive they are. You don't get there without that nature, which means you want to play.
A different look for Milwaukee. Stojakovic comes in for Ilyasova. And Damian Lillard is subbed in for Baker. Then for the Pacers, Wiseman's checked in for Toppin. Halliburton subbed in for Nesmith. Down low, here's Wiseman. And no good, the dry spell continuing for him. Outside, Stojakovic knocks down the three ball.
They've given up a lot of three-pointers here today.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need the basket.
And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here. The three ball, and the three ball is good. Stojakovic has got 6.
Out of their last 5 makes, how about all 5 from long range?
Poked away and stolen by Lillard. Here's Kalaitzakis, and there are the Bucks with another bucket.
And he has really come to life here after a slow start in that first quarter.
Outside Mathurin. Back to Halliburton. Here's Wiseman. The rebound by Kalaitzakis. And the Bucks with possession here. They haven't allowed any points in the second quarter. Lillard with the bucket.
A lot to like about the way they're playing right now, but still plenty of time left.
You do like that the offense is humming along. They're putting in the effort to distance themselves.
Shots good by Stojakovic. Stojakovic has got 8 points in the quarter.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm, and you can see how they're finishing their plays.
Well, what great game planning, what great execution. It doesn't get much better than this.
And so it's Milwaukee holding an unbelievable lead as the quarter wraps up. And they're winning the turnover battle very easily in this one. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks very much. With Rick Carlisle. Coach, what needs to happen on the defensive end to get back on track?
Well, a lot of things need to get better. Our level of force defensively is not there. We got to pick it up. We got to play with a lot more collective force.
We'll see if you can bring the noise more as the game goes on. Thanks very much. Back to you.
Thanks for the great interview, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of basketball following halftime.
Welcome, everybody. This game revealing a big disparity in play. What a performance so far for the Milwaukee Bucks.
I'm giving credit to their front office. They've methodically added talent to their second and third units, and you see the results there, Shaq.
Yeah, they've got scorers coming off that bench, and that's what you need. In a long season, different guys have to step up.
And now an opportunity to check out the old social media feed. And one here from Grandmaster Dash. He wants to know, do you have any fears you're willing to admit? I, for one, am scared of the answers you're going to give.
You promise not to laugh, you two?
I promise.
Well, I haven't told many people, but I'm scared of heights. You laughing?
He's scared of heights.
Yeah, I can't you.
What? You're scared of heights? Oh my God! So you don't? What do? You sit down all day?
As a matter of fact, I do. Every day is a struggle.
Scared of heights. Sorry, I didn't mean to laugh.
And that is a wrap. Now let's send you back to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third quarter.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. So with Nowitzki sitting on the bench, here's the 5 for Doc Rivers right now. They've got Peja Stojakovic. He's out there with Grayson Allen. And it's Lillard in at the point. And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there. And Milwaukee calls their first time out of the game. 2K leaderboard provides us now with this list of last season's assist leaders. Tyrese Halliburton on top.
And it was the kind of season that he'd like to repeat over and over. Nobody was better at creating easy baskets for their teammates.
So it's the Bucks now. Here's Baker, and yep, another basket.
What a game. That's 72 points.
He's been simply, Greg, sensational throughout this one. Halliburton kicks to Siakam. They double-team Siakam. On the wing, Mathurin. Takes a three. Rebounded by the Bucks. Ilyasova's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. And it's denied. Sent back by Siakam. About 1 minute played here in the second half.
He's carried this team to this lead on his back, handling almost all the scoring duties.
Pass to Mathurin. Knocked loose. Fast break, Milwaukee. Here's Kalitzakis.
And I think that play sort of sums up what we've seen tonight. Just simply being outplayed both sides of the ball. Smart basketball defensively, turning into easy points.
Wiseman the pass to Nembhard. Mathurin trying to break loose. No good, shot missing. And it's Antetokounmpo with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Bucks. We haven't given up any points here in the second half.
Crazy athleticism. Watch out for Giannis.
And that last look brought to you by the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Halliburton is double. Back to Wiseman. Pass to Halliburton. To halt the run, Indiana again missing.
And out of the gates here in this second half, they have not started well. 0 of 3.
Well, certainly with one of the more unique shots in the NBA, Halliburton gets it done.
You know, Kevin, credit to Halliburton and the organizations he's played for, because a lot of them would have changed or tried to rebuild their shot. Halliburton and his organizations knew the shot worked, and he stuck with it. And now he's one of the best shooters at his position.
Indiana's gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Pass to Wiseman. And up the court come the Bucks on the break. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Kevin, thanks very much. Tyrese Halliburton is a person who's in control. He says, I want to win, so I'm just trying to figure out the right way to do that. Right now, it's get the ball in my hands and just make the right reads. I can facilitate probably better than the majority of people in the league. So that's what I want to do. I want to get my guys involved. Kevin?
He does, doesn't he, David? Every single time. And, David, we thank you for that report. For 3, and it's Antetokounmpo picking up the assist.
You know, guys, fast break points right now in their favor, and they're really pushing the tempo.
A shot by Nembhard, no good.
Ouch. 5 shots without a make. That's a really ragged start coming out of halftime. And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
Ilyasova against Siakam. Pass to Nembhard. Nash comes with the double team. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Siakam. And once again off the mark by Indiana.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
He is trying to shoot his way out of it, and it might be better for him to pass the basketball at this point.
And another steal for him.
He's making history, tied for third most steals in a single game.
Incredible tenacity. He continues to hound the ball. And what's your take, guys, in the hustle stats for the Bucks?
I like their defense today, and we don't talk about that side of the ball enough. You can really change a game when you get a bunch of steals and get out in transition.
I think it's also important we have to acknowledge how many scoring opportunities they've created from their spectacular defense, getting a bunch of points off turnovers.
Fast break, Milwaukee jumps up, flushes it down to finish the break.
and everything is dropping for them. Terrific second-half run.
And I think it's been all about their offensive efficiency, shooting the lights out in this quarter.
Indiana's gotten blank from three-point land so far in the third, still 0 for 3. Here's Baker, and another one, and there it is, 82 points.
And this is a game that he will never.
He swipes the ball away again.
Just a suffocating defensive performance.
And he's made history, GA, a new third-place mark for most steals in a game.
What an exhibition he's putting on today. This is about as hot as you can get.
Mathurin with the ball, now guarded by Giannis, and the Pacers can't get it to go.
Just can't find a shot. It's no wonder they're losing. I mean, he's been completely scoreless all night.
Gets it to go. That one good from Pasechniks.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
And at this point, it is their game to lose. They've done such a good job building the lead.
Here's Nemhard, defended by Nash. Mathurin passes to Halliburton. Halliburton is double. Siakam for 3. Pasechniks with the rebound. Here's Nash, and there are the Bucks with another bucket.
I'll tell you, right now, these guys cannot be stopped.
Boy, it looks like their confidence is at an all-time high, just feeding off each other right now.
From outside the arc, and another 3 for Milwaukee.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
And that's back-to-back threes. The D just seems to be slacking off a little bit.
Bounce pass, Halliburton. They double-team Siakam. Halliburton kicks to Wiseman. Mathurin for 3.
He is just not taking smart shots out there, a pattern he has fallen into tonight.
And here's Ilyasova outside, drills the three-pointer. Ilyasova's got 29 in the game.
Yeah, such a sweet three-point stroke there. And it can really open things up inside because as good as he shoots it, it forces the opposing bigs to have to step out on the perimeter. And still, he's scoreless. Boy, they could use just a little bit of help from him. Well, overall, they're the team getting the better looks here in this second half.
And I think what's happening is they're getting their shots within the flow of their offense, and you can clearly see the difference.
So far, we've seen them be a bit careless with the ball.
Simply put, out of control is how they've played thus far. They're going to have to reel it in and show some more discipline.
Here's Wiseman. Another miss, and they desperately need a bucket. Nash, the pass to Pasechniks. There it is. It's Nash picking up the assist. Pasechniks got 9 points now in just the second half. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Wiseman no good. Here's Nash, and finished off by Nash.
Ooh, he put a little extra on that one.
He does. He doesn't usually finish soft either. Obviously, he can when necessary, but not that time. Pass to Nemhard. Indiana again missing. Nash, the pass to Baker. Took him no time at all on that one.
And he's caught fire this quarter, yet to miss a shot.
Mathurin with the ball. Wiseman sets a screen for Mathurin. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
This game is going to get even more out of hand unless they start valuing the basketball.
A different look for Milwaukee. Parks, he's checked in for Pasechniks. Bell comes in for Antetokounmpo. And Allen subbed in for Steve Nash. The Pacers also changing it up. Walker's checked in for Wiseman. Toppin comes in for Pascal Siakam. And Aaron Nesmith subbed in for Benedict Mathurin.
And just taking his frustration out on the rim. He ends a huge...
And another one falls.
And he's been out of this world tonight. Unreal offensively.
The points just keep adding up. Close to the 4th most points ever in an NBA game. Halliburton, no good.
I'll tell you, most of the time this guy's going to finish that, but that was tremendous defense that prohibits him from completing the play.
And the basket by Parks.
How about the range on that jump shot? I love seeing this guy when he's in form.
Pass to Walker. To the inside. The rebound by Baker. Baker's got his 6th rebound on the night, and there are the Bucks with another bucket.
A nice shot taking what the defenders gave him. But these guys need a gut check right now.
Well, simply stated, simply not enough effort, not enough attention to detail. They've gotten run over this evening. I'll tell you, they're trying to cut into this lead, but
And good! He hits it again.
And he's now tied for the 4th most points in an NBA game all time.
Nabbing another steal.
And he has been an absolute thief on the floor. Another steal.
Greg, that swipe puts him tied for 2nd all-time for most steals in a game. What a defensive effort from him.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm, and you can see how they're finishing their play.
well, what great game planning, what great execution. It doesn't get much better than this.
And so it's the Milwaukee Bucks with a huge lead at the break. Safe to say there's no catching them today. Their defense has been terrific in this game. We'll return shortly. And let's listen to head coach Rick Carlisle review the game plan with his guys.
Hey, it's all about physical. It's all about physical. Make sure we're running back, touch somebody.
Pleading for his team, Greg, to be more physical and aggressive.
Something we hear often from Coach Carlisle, urging his team to play tough.
And another one falls. Amazing.
Unreal. He's got the 4th most points ever in an NBA game. This man is on another planet.
I mean, what can you say? One of the all-time individual games in NBA history. 5 on the clock. Here's Mathurin. Rebound, Milwaukee. Ilyasova's got rebound number 15 here tonight. Beyond the arc. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Ilyasova's got 37.
He's just stretching him out. The defense has got to do a better job of staying attached to him.
Well, you know this. This is a guy who's looking for his shot the whole time. You have to know who you're guarding. KYP, know your personnel. I love the efficiency he's playing with tonight. Not scoring as much as usual, but he's been effective, and they're winning.
Here's Nesmith. Pass to Siakam. It's stolen by Bell. They're running. The finish, a huge slam, the perfect end of the fast break.
And what started it all, terrific anticipation on the defensive end.
And that's exactly how you get yourself into transition. The gamble pays off.
Outside, Walker. Greg, a lot of parity around the NBA. You think fans like that?
It's a great question, Kevin. And there are trade-offs, but as a league, you've got to foster competition and live with the results. And the reality is, doesn't it feel better when there are more teams that have a legitimate chance to win it all?
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
And another steal for him.
Fantastic swipe, and he now stands by himself for 2nd most steals in a game.
Oh, he is so fast. Gets his hands on the ball in the blink of an eye. And Greg, the steal numbers are unreal. Outside, Mathurin. Back to McConnell. Shot clock at 5. Milwaukee, another fast break opportunity here. Sinks the three-pointer.
I mean, you got to be honest, so the transition defense just has been lacking.
And so it's McConnell with it. He'll bring it up for the Indiana Pacers. Nothing doing offensively yet for them in the 4th. Walker finds Nesmith. Indiana again missing. Milwaukee's gotten in the groove from three-point range. They are 4 for 4 since the 3rd quarter ended.
Yeah, coming down the stretch, they've become reliant upon their perimeter game.
Boy, the three-point arc has been a major factor in what they've done here tonight. You love the aggressiveness.
To end the drought, And once again off the mark by Indiana.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Baker with the bucket.
12 straight points off of three-pointers, and the D looks shell-shocked.
And good! There's another.
He is simply unconscious here tonight. Nobody can stop him right now.
GA, the points keep coming, and he's climbing up that scoring ladder. Third on the list, well in sight. Knocks it loose. Siakam passes to McConnell. 6 on the shot clock. Got a piece of it. And that's out of bounds. Indiana will retain possession. So an entirely new group in now for Indiana. James Wiseman, he's checked in for Siakam. Toppin comes in for Walker. Andrew Nembhard's checked in for Aaron Nesmith. And Halliburton subbed in for T.J. McConnell. 4 on the clock. Indiana needs to get a shot off. Indiana again missing. Here's Ilyasova, and Ilyasova throws it down.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm, and you can see how they're finishing their plays.
Well, what great game planning, what great execution. It doesn't get much better than this.
Indiana's gone 0-3 so far in the fourth quarter from long range. That's tipped and stolen by Ilyasova. With the drive.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
At the end of the day, though, it's 2 points. Don't hang your heads. Let's get refocused and play with more patience.
Mathurin. And again, unable to change momentum here. And it's Milwaukee's ball. Here in the fourth quarter, their defense has been very strong, allowing no baskets. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
Well, this is what you're trying to do. Put the game away.
And he hasn't forced much tonight. I love the efficiency he's giving to them.
And up the court come the Bucks. On the break, there's Green with the 3, and another 3 for Milwaukee.
And how about the pressure they're able to now start to apply, taking advantage of every miscue.
Halliburton is double. Bounce pass Toppin. Here's Nembhard. It's hauled in by Ilyasova. Nembhard's gone only 1 of 7 here from the field. And again for 3. He's really sniping them from outside.
Locked in, feeling confident in that three-point shot.
Halliburton for 3. The rebound by Baker. Baker's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. Takes the 3. Yet another bucket.
And that ties him for 3rd all-time scoring for a single game. What an incredible performance.
Absolutely. A game not to be forgotten. He has put on a show. Outside for Halliburton. And once again off the mark by Indiana. Bell with it. Mathurin picks him up. A deep 3 from Green. Bell passes to Parks. Shoots over Toppin. And another basket for Milwaukee.
And that's a good shot for him. He can shoot it over almost anyone.
You want that mid-range game in your arsenal. You can't just be about threes and dunks. Sometimes this is a key shot. What a brutal...
Again, what an avalanche!
And that score moving him clear into 3rd all-time for scoring in a game.
Well, G.A., you just knew it was a matter of time the way he's been playing. I'm sure he's not finished either. Pass to Halliburton. Now Toppin. And he can't stop this drought. Another miss. Jacks up a 3. And another 3 for Milwaukee.
Just a humongous fourth quarter for him, especially from long range. Just in a groove now, and that tray has been deadly.
Pass to Mathurin. Out left to the wing. Low block shot on the way. It's hauled in by Ilyasova. Ilyasova's got his 20th rebound here tonight. Saw that coming. Now a timeout called by Milwaukee. And now let's take a look at the New Balance player of the game.
And what an amazing ball game we've seen from him. It's been a one-man show worth the price of admission all by itself. There wasn't anything he couldn't do on that court tonight.
The better he played, the more these fans got revved up. And that continued to play out over the course of his amazing performance. From the stripe, and there's Lillard. That's good on the assist by Bell.
And when you have Lillard's stroke, the mid-range is going to be open for you. This rookie can shoot from any distance.
Pretty dime there, the kind of ball movement coaches love to see.
Halliburton is double. Bell against Mathurin. And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball. We've heard some players, Doris, propose that refs should be fined for missed calls, especially with the game on the line. What do you think?
Kevin, I couldn't disagree more. First and foremost, the level of accountability for NBA officials is unprecedented. And keep in mind, there is discipline for high-profile mistakes and mistakes of all kinds. Every single game, every single call is evaluated, and you see their progression in terms of, yes, they'll officiate in the playoffs, or no, they won't. We are right where we need to be.
To the wing right side, here's Parks. Good. Great play by Lillard to set it up. Parks has got 40 points.
I'll tell you, right now, these guys cannot be stopped.
Boy, it looks like their confidence is at an all-time high, just feeding off each other right now.
Just 5 to shoot. Halliburton inside the three-point line. And once again off the mark by Indiana. Bell dishes to Lillard. Here's Ilyasova, and again it's Milwaukee converting.
Oh, very unselfish there. In terms of generating offense for himself and others, Lillard has hit the ground running.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest, just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for the Bucks.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that, and man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And so with this, they'll end up with their second win on the year.
And they'll take the win tonight, setting the tone in the first matchup of this 4-game season series.
Boy, Pascal Siakam plays at his own pace, able to find the open man.
And since the break, he's just been money from beyond. When he's this hot, the green light just doesn't seem to get any greener.
Parks grabs the miss. Milwaukee with the ball. A great fourth quarter, just giving up 2 points.
Making every effort to put this game on ice.
Well, just terrific teamwork. Each guy doing his part. You love what you're seeing from them tonight.
It's Nembhard on the wing. Halliburton feeling it out a bit. Milwaukee with the rebound.
After the strong first half, this guy has not been the same, and largely a no-show right here.
And Green gets it to go.
And you can sense that these fans, these players, they are ready to celebrate.
Well, for all intents and purposes, this game is over. Just a matter of time here.
Halliburton outside. Green with the block. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Green. And a wide-open look for Halliburton. And so it's the Bucks taking care of business in this one. This game may not have been the most exciting we've ever seen, but you have to appreciate just what a clinical performance they put on.
I know their fans appreciated it, and we saw at times just stretches of excellent defense, potency from an offensive standpoint as well. They were pretty much dominant.
And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thank you, Kevin. Damian, it looks like this team's progress can be measured by your improvement at the defensive end. Do we see that?
We made some mistakes like every other basketball team does, but I think we did a great job of making adjustments. You know, we got a little more physical. We did a great job of that.
And that led to a big win, Damian. Thanks for your time, man. Kevin?
All right, DA, thanks again. And that'll do it, folks. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our terrific 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. And as we leave, we present our player of the game.